MFM member, how market? Insider exposing your geo and all the atrocity going on in your church.
Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe, comment, like and share. For today's video, we'll be showing a video where Maureen Badejo was allegedly revealing some secret concerning the geo of Mountain of Fire. Kindly watch the video and
MFM member, how market? Insider exposing your geo and all the atrocity going on in your church. Olukoya, they say you are a liar. Omo elo so. Wọ́n ní jí oyin láyà, wọ́n ní ìdè coming sin. Káyé gbogbo yín pátápátá tẹ́ dúró síta tẹ́. And I came out. I remember vividly that day, that hour, what I said. I said, you guys are rejoicing now. But I know very soon, ayọ̀ yín ó máa gé kúrú. I know very soon, ayọ̀ yín máa dìbànújẹ́ fún yín. I know very soon, àṣírí yín máa tú. Ẹ máa ṣe ẹ̀sín àgbáyé. I said, MFM, global shame awaits you. And as God will have it, as the Lord liveth, wọ́n ní nísìmí. You all know the story today. It's no more a joke. The lies that only more lie nígbà yẹn, I want you to listen to some of the lies. We still ọ̀rọ̀ wọn going exposure àṣírí wọn every day. Now it's not more Maureen. Their members, they are always out now to expose all the atrocity going on in that church they call shrine. But at that particular time, because I am human, I was like, but I prayed. I don't know about anybody that believes there is no God, though. But me, I can testify. My life alone is a testimony that God is real and He still rules in the affairs of men. And He's God, He's no man. Because the only problem is His thought is totally different from our thought. His ways is not our ways. At the appointment time, at the set time when God is about to reveal Himself, He will surely come out. That is the case of MFM. You see, kò sí bẹ́yàn ṣe lè ṣèbàjẹ́ tó láyé tó lóun hide ẹ̀. It will get to a stage. Àṣírí táṣírí àbátúbà ó máa tú rẹpẹtẹ. Now members, you all know their members. You remember the story of Femi Jimo? I told you the story of Femi Jimo on my page. I exposed Debbie, the corridor prayer madam. If you want to see it, go to Funke Asheku's blog. You will see Debbie naked whatever. When I said that they anointed pussy in that church, a lot of people say, hey, yes, they anointed pussy. I said that was what they do in that corridor prayer. And all of you were like, Maureen. I said, me, the only thing I have is this mouth. But I said it a lot of people, hey, Oba, what defame one? I'm still defaming you. TikTok, I beg una, make una power tap today. Please help me to power tap. You know I don't know much about this TikTok because I want you guys to enjoy it. So please help me to power tap. They said I defamed them. And they knew they were doing all sorts of damage control. Tí rọ́bà lọ ní ogún ọdún, ẹni ọjọ́ kò báyìí. I continue to tell anybody that will care to listen. Truth is constant. There is no two names about it. There is no two ways about it. If you like, continue to package it, repackage it, repackage it, repackage it. I remember, after the whole thing, I went to a party. I went with Susie. There was a party I went to in London. That everywhere I went, that woman called me and said, Sister Maureen, I have a testimony. I said, what is your testimony? He said, do you know there is an upstairs beside the church? And I'm saying it here. That there is upstairs beside the church where the altar is. That woman explained everything that went on in that place. Everything. There's still some story that I did not say about that church. They themselves, they know. So they were so scared. That was why they were running helter-skelter so that I don't talk. But maybe I left you guys. But what is going on now? Your members are the one coming out, and I said it on this cyberspace. Money our members, and those of you that you used to do all this satanic and evil manipulation and all this atrocity. Gbogbo ọ̀nà máa jáde tásìkò bá tó. So I stumbled. There are a lot of things have been going on. A lot of revelation came out. When the Femi Jimoh owned. You all remember Femi Jimoh, the three men that went for prison. The three guys that went to prison. They said they fabricated. You see the way they operate in this church. Àwọn eléyìí pa yàtì inú rọ. You know what they all know the story of Femi Jimoh and the other ones. Eventually, even with court judgment and everything. You remember that during my show? I tried everything to get Femi Jimoh. Òṣèré ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ olóríire yẹn. Ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ that Sakamaje brother that is in somewhere in the east coming again. That Femi Jimoh's brother that have a church and he has his own church now. That is scamming people again. He's one that blocked everything. But I thank God that they blocked it at that time. I thank God for what I went through. And I thank God for everything. I thank God for this hour that I am alive to witness all this their global shame. Do you remember recently? Last week, we read in the papers that a woman allegedly by herself right inside their auditorium. Báwo lèèyàn ṣe máa mú tó máa mú sniper nínú auditorium church? Ó wá kú sínú church. And you know them with all the way they twist story. If you believe that story, all the gbé yín mọ́ra. If they can rob Femi Jimoh pé ó rob, tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ àwọn náà ṣe. So, how are you sure that lady actually pie herself? When I saw it, I started laughing. I said, damage control, don't start. Oh, we know you guys. But ẹni tó lọ́hùn ò lè mú kò tíì dá. And another one, you remember Akpeji came out. You know why I have to talk? When I said I talk about corridor prayer, ọ̀nà parọ́ mọ́ wọn ni. Ó gbé ìdí. If you go on your YouTube, ibi tó ti ti kàbọ̀dí wọn ó gbé jáde. So I want all of us to listen to these voice notes. And those of you that said wọ́n parọ́ mọ́ wọn gbà yẹn ni, I'm not surprised o. Sherry, àánú àwọn èèyàn yóò ṣe mí o. Gbogbo all of them, they were all out at that time. They were cursing me. You remember Richard? Gbogbo ọ̀nà ń bú mi gbà yẹn. This Akpeji is part of them. Please, please, I need to. Okay.
This is especially goes to all of you, and especially goes to you, the very dark man, the very dark man.
Hey, please, can you hear me? Please, can you hear this? Loud enough. It is low. Okay.
Which comes to the end of the war and the time to be 100% correct. Let me speak a little bit about myself before I continue in my words. I will not allow you to tell me the whole of Mountain of Fire Black Ministries. Led of Pastor Olukoya to inquire into my profile.
Please let me power tap.
The director of administration, tell Omotoso Olukoya, who is the auditor of Mountain of Fire. Tell Esther Adebayo, who is my direct HOD, and everyone concerned to inquire into the profile of I, the Little Solution Universe. Tell them, if they have any faults they found against them, tell them to come to this social media to say.
So it's not audible enough. I should make it louder. So continue for you. And we until it's very dim. Please, can you hear? That is the most important thing.
Tell them I have a clean record in this ministry. I am not somebody who is dubious. I am not a thief. I am not a robber. I am the counselor for counselors. Everybody, every brain in my department. I am not saying this for a boast. Every one of them, including my HOD, depend on my intelligence and intellect. I'm not saying it for a pride. God has blessed me as well. I'm the counselor of all counselors. So whatever I'm telling you tonight, at this time, take it from me. But I verify.
What do you mean? What do you mean? No, that means you can't hear. No, I want everybody to hear. I'm very
verifiable fact. Now listen to me. When this issue that my partner spoke about on Bolu speech happened, I didn't support that I should go on social media. But at this point, seeing what is happening, I'm ready to let the whole world know what is happening. And that's why I'm making this very speech right now. Listen to me very carefully. I'm going to show you more.
Ninu Shoshi.
In this ministry where we are, a lot of things are happening. Let me start from the very pioneer of this ministry, Dr. Daniel Olukoya. If what I'm saying is a lie, let the whole world deny it on this speech. You, Dr. Daniel Olukoya, you preach to us, and I am a faithful servant of you. See, I know the scripture from Genesis to Revelation. There is nothing anybody can do.
That serves you right. Instead of you to be a faithful servant of God Almighty, you are a faithful servant of human being. Gbogbo ilẹ̀ máa jìyà lẹ máa ṣẹ̀sín.
You preach to us. You say the tithe and offering that we pay, the money that we pay is God's money. That is what you told us. You go to the congregation.
Power tap.
And you think you pastors, some people are taking the money and they are spending it. If you are doubting, you told them, if I am lying, let the whole world deny it. You said, let them look for the address of God.
Chesiri.
and go to God.
Address.
And you told them in your message, you told them of us in your message, that nothing concerned them with whoever spend the money that they have spent.
Did you hear their GO submission about tithes? I'm sure now they hear. I been only me they hear. Say na God's money. I been na God GO's money. Make una Emma deo. Make una the whole amo. They say they should go to God to go and find God. Make una they hear oh. Ma gbọ́n ẹ̀yin mugun yìí. I no pity them o. Mo ṣàánú wọn ni mo wá fi sí apá wọn ni.
Stop. You will never spend the people because the money is sawdust. What happened in my case?
I remember I told you guys then that they said their money is sawdust. And tó bá wò mí gbà yẹn yóò rántí pé sawdust lówó wọn o. Àwọn ará ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì wọ́n tún confirm pé pastors sọ fáwọn pé owó àwọn sawdust. Kí ni ìtumọ̀ sawdust? If you understand spiritual thing, you will understand what is sawdust. Ẹ má ṣẹ̀ sí kú ibẹ̀ ni.
And I will doing Jacob. What happened in our case? You said this money is God's money. If it is truly God's money, as you have said, when the matter was brought to your table, why did you say, go and get me my money? Please explain to the whole world. Let us know what exactly to believe. Is it God's money or your money? Please let the whole world know. But you have said it in an open message. Let the whole world go to Mountain of Fire Miracle Ministry YouTube. Go and listen to the messages there. You will hear it. Where Dr. Olukoya himself said that Father offering is God's money. When our case was important, why did they call God's money his money? If God's money has now become his money, please let him explain to the whole world. Is that Yahoo or is that scam?
Is that Yahoo or is that scam? No be me talk now your pastor say is that Yahoo or is that scam? So una know say that Yahoo they do there. And you follow them, they do them. This guy, you know, say na Yahoo na they do for that place. And you follow them, they do them. Gbogbo ile ma assassin ni kankan.
If it is God money, is it God that I have gone to and pleaded with? Is it the one that is in trouble with me, that is looking for me up and down to kill me? Or Dr. Olukoya is looking for?
So una hear am. They are looking for him to buy him. Una hear am. That one at church. You know church.
Or you, the director of administration of Mountain of Fire is looking to kill me. Or you, or not sure.
Trailer le ma fi gbọ́ ẹ̀sìn yín lágbára Ọlọ́run. Trailer.
Or you, Esther, that is looking to kill me. Or you, Auditor Noah, that went to investigate this man that is looking to kill me. Or you, Auditor Larry, that is looking for me to kill me. Or you, Accountant Oyefusi, that is looking for me to kill me. Who went to report this matter? When this matter of theft or this money missing was reported, I, Olukoya was, and Jacob, we did not deny. We accepted to this particular matter. Let the whole world listen. Don't let your judgment be beclouded. Do not allow sentiments to affect your brain. You have been brainwashed. Yes, your brain has been rearranged. But if you allow your brain to listen very well, listen to me carefully. Don't be brainwashed. Be objective in your listening. When this matter was brought up, tell them to come to the public and say whether I, Olukoya Foundation, was.
Owó go lè ní ìwọ go tó owó go ọmọ pọ́n jalè kí ló tó kúrò ń bẹ̀.
Yes, we accepted the claim and we told them we have no justification for what we did. But all what we are asking for is that we want to repay this money back. If we did not want to repay this money back, we are not going to use our names directly on the statement of account to withdraw the money. us to use our name directly on the same account to withdraw the money, tell you that we are willing and we are ready to pay this money. You ask us to the audit that you use, headed by Auditor Noah, seconded by Auditor Lily, third by Auditor Badejo, and
Olukoya Badejo go yombe.
And we declare to you that
Auditor Badejo pe yibi o.
We want to repay back. You ask us to write undertaking of how much we want to pay. And I remember very well at time when we copyright that we'll be paying 100,000 every month. And I Olukoya Solutions wrote that I will be paying on 2 different sheets. On one of the sheets I wrote that I'll be paying quarterly, and I'll be paying one.
I don't know what to do. Some people say they can hear. You are saying you can't hear clearly. Can you hear clearly? Let me see. Please power tap you. TikTok una dey hear. Facebook, can you hear? Somebody said they can't hear clearly. Mrs. Every woman say yes, they can hear. Please, boya àwọn ará MFM, àwọn no support here. If you can hear, please show some love. If you can hear, let me know. Gbogbo TikTok sọ pé àwọn can hear very well o. Who know they hear o? Ẹ̀yin YouTube, ẹ̀yin Facebook ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ now, una dey hear am. Say yes now. So that we can continue. Facebook mi ti re eyan kan tó sọ yes ní Facebook o. Thank you TikTok. TikTok láwọn ń gbọ́ o, tẹ́ yóò bá gbọ́ TikTok ń gbọ́.
On the second, related to the second region, I wrote again that we're paying 150,000 quarterly, which is 7,000 monthly yearly.
Loud and clear. Ẹ ṣe ìjọ àwọn MFM ló sọ pé kò ń gbọ́.
If I have admitted to this fault and I have confessed to this crime and I am willing to pay back, why are you looking for my life to kill me? I even went for
Did you hear? Looking for my life to buy me inside the church. Nínú church. Abeg, make una dey hold am o. Looking buy me o, mo gbọ́ buy. They won't die. They won't
For that, and I told you what pressured me and led me to this case is concerning my daughter's health that led me to this case. 2 things. I gave you the reason. I did not deny anything. I told Auditor Noah and Auditor Larry, and they wrote it down, except if they did not write it down in the report. But I wrote it down because I was queried and I responded to the query. And I explained explicitly what exactly I used this money for. I said, 1, I used it for my daughter's health, which I've been having for 4 years, since 2020. And I have sought for her and nobody helped me. On this right platform, on the social media, you, Dr. Daniel Olukoya, and you, Esther Adebayo, come to this podium and denies that I, Olukoya Amos, did not write to you for assistance. I wrote for assistance that I needed help. What did you do? To Pastor Kaiwo, who is working with you in your office, they give me someone letter. They call my number and I should come and see them. When I got there, they asked me to go and bring letter from our fellowship and letter from the group I belong to. And I, Olukoya Amos, went back to the region. And the regional overseer.
Ẹ bá mi power tap ẹ̀yin TikTok ó máa cut yín off o.
Pastor, who is now the commandant at the prayer city of Mountain Fire Miracle Ministry, Nigeria, at Ibafo. That is Pastor Olukoya. And I went to him. I remember vividly one question that Pastor Olukoya asked. He said, I know you, that you are very close to Pastor Olukoya. Is anything going on between you? Why would she subject you to this kind of thing? And I remember I covered her up and told Pastor Olukoya that there is nothing. Please just get me the letter. And Pastor Olukoya called the group person and then the house fellowship coordinator, and they gave me the letter. I supplied the letter to Pastor Taiwo's office. Everything, and I went back to you, Sister Esther Debayo, that I have supplied all they asked me to supply. Up to right now that I'm talking, you, Dr. Daniel Olukoya, you never responded to my help.
Strategy one year.
What do you expect me to do? Let me ask you this question. What would you do if you are watching your son, your only son, Elijah, dying right in your presence? Would you not go to any length to do anything to save him? I'm not regretting because I did what a true father should do for his daughter. I went to any length to save my own daughter because I was watching right before me, my daughter dying. That was not the only reason I wrote for this money. The second reason was because some people, this fact that I'm saying, go and verify it. There is a company called AGO, it's a mortgage bank. Go to Ikeja, that bank is right there. Go and meet them. On the day I visited the bank, that bank came to our site in Mowe. Right in my presence, they brought caterpillar, demolishing house I have been struggling to build since how many years? 9 years, that I have not built beyond the window level. They came with caterpillars and they were destroying house. Right in my presence, I was there. They were destroying. If you were in my shoe, what would you do? Would you not cry for help? And cry for help, you denied me. So I used the available option. What my partner said the other time is not a lie. All those names that were mentioned have been using these opportunities. Yes, Esther Adebayo has used this option. If what I am telling you is a lie, I will not say much. But when we get to that point, I have verifiable facts to tell you further this. But let me just tell you this so that you can get it. Go to Southwest 55. It is called, that region is called Egbeda region. Please get the statement of the account from inception to date. And you, Esther Adebayo, you give them a backdoor loan, and they never paid that backdoor loan till date. Do you know why? One day I came to you, I said the RO said it's not going to pay back because even Esther himself cannot come to me to ask because she gave me a backdoor loan. That was the then RO, not the current RO. Please mark my word. And then I came back to tell you because you did a backdoor loan. If that one is not enough, let me tell you about Southwest 26 Bagwe region. It's a popular region in Ibadan. I worked for 6 years there when I was hosted. Go to that region. You, Esther Adebayo, you gave the 10 RO Pastor Benga coming. I am saying facts that can be verified. You gave him loan, backdoor loan, 2 times without my knowledge. I was there. When the man came that he couldn't pay the money, you sent him to me. And I told you, I don't know anything about this loan. Go and fix your problem. Let the auditor go there and download and get the statement of account of that region from the beginning till date. And they will find what I'm saying to be true. Now, apart from that, when this region in second again that was made under challenge region, he had a problem with the accommodation. I came to you, Esther Adebayo, and then you did a backdoor loan for that region. And the RO then was Pastor Neji. You gave him 1 million, and then you sent that money to the 66 region challenge account. And you sent that money, the money was used for that. It was a backdoor loan. When the money was not being paid, I was called upon. I called on the RO to start paying the money. It was a backdoor loan. Didn't go to the right channel. If all I'm saying is like, go back, let your auditor go and verify all I'm saying. I'm not saying like here. Now, let me just
oh my cut off.
You gave a loan to the then pastor called Pastor Yinka, and the loan you give to that pastor after giving him the backdoor loan, you ask that pastor to send certain amount of that money back to your own account, and you use it to process certain transaction. Have you paid back the money till date? No. If what I am saying is a lie, but Dr. Olukoya and you, Dr. Olawale, send your auditors, send the special auditor to go and verify all these things. And I'm saying facts. To go and verify all these things. If they will not find it, so I will stop at this point. I will keep on to the many facts I have with me. They are genuine facts. Yes. Now let me talk about you. Let me talk about Olawale, who is the director of administration in Mountain of Fire Miracle Ministry. Olukoya.
Hey.
Remember in Southwest 161 Eden Road in Ife. It's unfortunate when you are crying for this job, wholeheartedly that you want this job by all means. You don't know. I, Olukoya I was instrumental to you getting this job as the director of administration of Mountain of Fire Miracle Ministry. Your letter, how it was structured, I was instrumental to it. How everything went, and then you got this job. I was instrumental to it. The then pastor who is now late, I was instrumental to it. Let me not even go too much. That then pastor that died while serving the Lord on this mountain, what has Dr. Daniel Olukoya done to him? Nothing. It was too stress that I struck in your neck that you cannot forget yourself, that you eventually absorb the late pastor's wife as a full-time pastor. What did you do to the pastor? After serving for several years in this ministry, Dr. Daniel Olukoya, if you don't know this, I'm talking about verifiable facts. You know, I didn't talk anything all this while because I wanted you and all the team that are working with you to do the right thing. I didn't deny the money I took. It's because I asked you for help, you didn't do it. I'm not justifying what I did to be right, but I'm only telling you what the Bible said, that even a righteous man, when oppression comes, a righteous man can sin, except if it is not the same Bible you and I are reading. That remains. But if it is the same Bible we are reading, even the Bible confirms it, that if a righteous man sin, if a righteous man face issue, he will compromise. Go and check my record. I am, to the best of my knowledge, and to whatever fact you are going to find about me, whatever information payments, I am not the of God, but my situation pushing me to what I did. There is no way I will be looking at my own daughter dying right in my presence, and then I will not do anything. I have sent you, Dr. Daniel Olukoya, several messages of apology, begging you that I want to on my phone, and I am willing to provide it to the whole world to see. I have sent you over 10 messages apologizing and begging that, please, I know what I did is wrong. I am only asking for grace that you should allow me to pay back this money. It's because of my daughter that I did all of this, and because my house was demolished. You didn't reply any of my message up till right now that I am talking. I want to pay your money. Why are you looking after my life? You got engaged, that particular policeman. You got engaged, that particular policewoman.
Ayọ̀ lè yí tawó ṣe Àjàyí.
Because you use that same woman in the case of Fenijimo. You use that woman in the case of
so na that woman carry na Ayọ̀ lè yí. Ayọ̀ lè yí tawó ṣe. Ó mà ṣe wọ́n dẹ̀ fi kálẹ̀ wúra. Ẹ ń lò ẹyẹ ká ṣe ọṣẹ́ búkú bẹ́yìn. Ó dẹ̀ bí ọmọ tiẹ̀. So wúra náírà rẹ̀ yóò rò òbúfú Fẹ́mi Jímọ̀. Ó gbọ́ wọn fọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wait, anybody know ẹ o. My people, this Ayọ̀ lè yí tawó ṣe Àjàyí. In 2021, I have it. He went and wrote nonsense on my page, a review. I copied it. I kept it somewhere. As a police officer, do you have every right to do that? To come on the social media to write nonsense on my page? Àsìkò ẹ̀ ń bọ̀ mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ò ní pẹ́ tẹ́ ìwọ náà máa ṣẹ̀ sí bí o ṣe ń gbomijó lójú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ènìyàn káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé. You cannot continue to be doing this. Your name always. Oh, dẹ̀ bí ọmọ ẹ. The same thing you did to everybody. Kí ló dé? Ó dẹ̀ máa fún wá sọ fún dànù òfun. Yes. Tí o gbọ́ ọmọ fọ̀ because yí ẹ dáadáa kún mi fọ̀ yìí wá ṣe òfun dànù. Say something here and I want to pause and I want to analyze something. He said if anything happened to me, only it is not a suicide or they fake it. That is the way they used to fake it. This woman, they say how can person drink sniper right inside church or the auditorium? When this church, we know all the way they do everything, they go arrange you, they will fake it. This man say if you eat pie, it is not ordinary pie. Say they fake it. So, this take us back to this woman. They say she drank sniper and she pie right inside the auditorium. Haba! How person go die for inside church? Yeah, Nigeria. Ìlú yìí tó wá di nǹkan mi. Sniper right inside the church. Èèyàn mi. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Sniper right inside the church. Kò kú sílé o. Abeg, wetin they do for church? I want to pause. I want to ask question because it be like say something. Abeg, wetin they do for church? Not be to go and pray to seek the face of God. Make una answer. Help me now, Nigerians. Abi make Akuku close it. Make I no play am again. How can somebody drink sniper? She drank sniper right inside the church. Abeg, wetin they do for church? Nigerians, I don't like as una dey do. Una dey watch this program. Make una talk. Type una kí ló ṣe ní church. Na church is a place to buy. My people, go hear me. People, make una help me now. Nigerians, make una help me. Wetin they do for church? Na to buy? They say she, you know, these people they will fake anything. This guy just confirmed something. He said if anything happened to me, they fake it. Oh, church is not to worship. Thank you. Church is not to church is to worship. Church is to worship, but in this church they drink sniper. People they buy right inside the auditorium. No, because they need. What give us the impression that it's not as if they fake it, as this guy say if person buy, they fake it. You know how many people where they run after? Do you know how many people where this church they run after? They lose police to threaten their members. Yes, you, my brother. Church supposed to be a place of refuge and worship, not be to go drink sniper. They die you. And this brother just confirmed to us now that in that church they buy person and they go fake am. And we know we don't talk and tire. We don't talk and tire. This is not the first one, the second one, the third one. Go and maybe all of them they abused me that time. This one they among the people where they abused me at that time. Otigba numbers, Ogbalamba. You now call very dark man. Wetin ring up on Yara MFM. I warn you now. Shebi I be marine spirit. My people, for those of you that listened to me few years ago, she marine spirit ni mi by me o. She mi o je marine spirit mo. Yeah people. Ẹ wá wo sinimá lórí ta.
You.
Ẹ̀sìn rèé ará àdúgbò. Lẹ́tọ̀. Ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì. Kí lẹ̀ ń gbọ́ náà? Ó lè mi dey hear all this thing. Ìjọ ìrèdú gbàgbà. Ẹ máa gbọ́, ó máa pè wọ́n lólè yìí sí.
And this thing I'm telling you, if I am lying, go there and find out about it. It's a petition like that. A lot of money so well. Now let me tell you, go tell him to render all the accounts he have in all bank and wallet of Nigeria. If he can prove it that he has not received money from different regions as a bribe. But let me not talk much about.
They say all this thing no be God dey talk to them o. Na money ṣe ni bó ṣe ń ná owó yín ẹ̀yin òpònú tẹ̀ ń dá tithe and offering. See as they waste the money. See as they waste the money. Ìyá ò lè máa bọ́ nínú oko ẹrú tẹ̀ wá yìí.
This one that I, Olukoya, initially must have been instrumental. All the regions that are under me, I have been instrumental to tell them personally to bring money in envelope to give to the same Temitope Olawale.
Did ṣe gbọ́ bẹ̀ yẹn? This Amos say all the region under him. Òun bá wọn collect money, go and give this man. So una dey hear am. That one na church any ẹ̀yin olófò dédé. I no talk as say una be ẹ̀yẹ people.
You are a bribe collector and you are after me. And God told all of us, it's great that we are all enjoying. That very woman that was caught in the act of adultery, they brought her to Jesus.
Easy, they suit me for belle.
This woman was caught in the very act of adultery. According to the law of Moses, he said we should stone her to death. And Jesus Christ faced the ground and he was writing on the floor. Nobody knew what he was writing. But according to the scholars, some of them said he was writing about the life chapter of all the accusers of that woman. And he was mentioning their name one by one. And then he said, you so and so, if you have not sinned before, be the first person to cast a stone on this woman. By the time Jesus Christ was going to lift up his head, all the accusers of this woman, they have gone. And Jesus said, woman, where are all thy accusers? And she said, I see no one. And he said, if that be the case, I do not condemn you. And he said, go and sin no more. If that be the case, you Dr. Maureen Badejo and you Temitope Olawale, you Pastor Olukoya, you Amotosho Olalekan, who is the monitor of Mountain of Fire and Miracle Mercy, you are a bribe collector.
Oh! No be talk on. You know how many Emoruko to da? Only Daniel Kolawole Olukoya. About the bribe collector, only Gbẹ̀san, auditor, all of them, Sakama J. So I dey life, I dey hear am. Now let me know. Now let me dey hear. Now let me hear that one. Now let me hear that one. I see they alive now. And most of you guys ma ṣẹ̀sín. Na me tell this man to dey talk this one now. Oni yeye ni kure gbogbo yin.
Verifiable fact to show to the whole world that I collected money from my region and sent to your account. I can prove it. I'm not saying anything that's not verifiable. You want to show. You Esther Adebayo. I have verifiable facts where I can show different transactions where I collected money from my region and sent to your personal account. I can prove it to the whole world. So if you are guilty,
who is that? My sister Eje Nkabi, who is now from the marine spirit? Is it Maureen Badejo Olukoya? Eje amagbo. Ṣé kò tán di yín? Yọkọlú kò àìṣẹ̀sín àṣírí yín tú. This familiar stuff is also happening in RCCG land portion allocated during convention every year. Ti ṣẹ̀sín mi sọ fún yín.
When I have confessed to the crime, and the same Bible you are reading and I am reading said, confess your fault one to another.
You see this confession, you know, rich money side. Now money we dey talk. All this evil they are doing it because of money. You won't come go touch sawdust. Okay. MFM at Olukoya share see mo sọ pé ma share ṣe. Wait, they say una be bribe collector.
Am I not confessing my sin to you?
Babi siapayi, oh, siapayi.
Why do I feel our life and our family to us? What exactly is the problem? Why do I feel our life? If God, the Almighty, due to the dispensation of grace where we are, did not kill you for your life. You, Dr. Pastor Olukoya, this one I'm saying is not a lie. I was among different number of people that was in your office on that day to plead for one of our colleagues who was wrongfully accused of what she never did. She never did that offense, and she was suspended for 2 years without pay, and she never did that offense. I'm saying it again. Let the whole work and investigate this matter I'm talking about. She never did that offense. You lied straight to her own face.
Olukoya, only you lied. You are a liar. Hiya! Ọlọ́run tó jágbára òṣùbà rẹ̀ màrè o. Òṣùbà rẹ̀ màrè o. Jésù mi tó lágbára òṣùbà rẹ̀ màrè o. Òṣùbà rẹ̀ màrè o. Olukoya, wọ́n ní you are a liar. Eléyìí ẹ̀ ń tà. Ẹ̀mí gbé mi. Yeah. Say you are a liar. Ha! God o. Olukoya ṣẹ̀sín àgbáyé o. Mo sọ pé ọ máa ṣẹ̀sín ó sì ṣẹ̀sín. Only you are a liar. Wọ́n ní o lè parọ́ kú. Àfìgbà tó o ṣẹ̀sín, mo ló máa ṣẹ̀sín. Ó ti rí nǹkan kan. Dàbí tí mo bá parọ́ mọ́. Orúkọ àṣírí ẹ̀ ń tú. No be me dey do am now. Àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ló ń tú. Àwọn ọmọ lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ ló ń tú. Wọ́n dẹ̀ tí rí nǹkan kan. Nigeria is going to witness serious ẹ̀sín. Tí bá ti gbà báyìí, màá máa fi sí apá ẹ yé. Olukoya, they say you are a liar. Ọmọ ẹ ló sọ. Jẹ́ lọ bá play fún George kò ní yẹ ẹ̀ ní kú rẹ̀ ẹ̀yin ọmọ olórí ibú gbòde yìí.
If you have instructed them to forgive and call her back, but they never did. That was a lie. You committed sin. God did not kill you. You lie. You may call it.
Wọ́n ní jí òyìn láyà. Wọ́n ní ìdè commit sin. Ká yẹ gbogbo yín. Gbogbo yín pátápátá tẹ̀ dúró síta tẹ̀ bú mi. Kò ní yẹ yín ní kankan. Ẹ ní kú rẹ̀ ẹ̀yin olórí ibú dédé.
It doesn't matter. You don't need to.
MFM member, how market, insider exposing your geo and all the atrocity going on in your church. Kò ní yẹ gbogbo yín. Òfò lẹ máa ṣe ní kankan pẹ̀lú èpè ìyà tẹ́ ń ṣe fúnra yín látijọ́ yìí. Pẹ̀lú irọ́, everything I said 5-6 years ago is still playing out. I don't pity all this one, no, because they are among the people that were cursing me, calling me names. But I need to come and tell him, pé he never starts. The man never starts. Oh, you ti rí kankan. I told you that time, pé eni yìí mo ń ké I am pain. Bọ́jọ́ ẹ̀sìn ẹ̀ wọ́n bá yín postpone ẹ̀ ṣe ti rí pé ó ń pọ̀ sí ẹ lè bọ́nú ẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin olórí ibú dédé kò ní yẹ gbogbo yín pátápátá láti nọmba wọ́n yìí dé sàlẹ̀ kò ní yẹ yín.
And the prophet, and you lie like that. Do you think you would not have been killed? Because in the period of the law and prophet, the Bible said the soul that sinneth shall die. You would have been killed. Esadiba would have been killed. Timothy would have been killed. Also sure, Ladiko would have been killed. Besin would have been killed. Virtually 80% of the pastors in NFL. Not of the pastors in NFL.
Ẹ̀dúgbò 80%. Their church is finished. Virtually 80% of the pastors in MFM. 80%. 80% is excellent.
pastors in ministry, I can beat my chest for it. But these ones I have mentioned, they are not pastors.
Oh!
They are Jebudu.
He said those ones that he mentioned, they are not pastors, they are Jebudu Jeras. When I hear Olukoya, you hear you know what they call you? They say you don't be pastor. One Maureen so any
Yeah. Then, if it was in the time of the law and the prophets, when the Bible strictly followed through that the soul that sinners shall die, all of the soul would have died. But because we are in the dispensation of grace, grace covered you. You were not killed. You were buried. You were forgiven. Why are you not allowing grace to work for me on top of insurance? And tell God, told him and his wife and his family, and my wife and my family. Because we did not deny, we confessed to this pride. We wrote on the thing of how we want to pray, but you are not willing.
Olegba.
And then you assign that police woman.
Sister, my sister, time for the star Omombo.
Of Samu police station, who is SP Comfort Ending, and they are on my chair. They have been to the house I was living before, looking for me up and down. Even the high place, they contacted me recently, telling me that I should not run away from her. I should contact her. Yes, and then you personally, Dr. Olukoya, and you, Temitope Olawale, you gave your special policewoman who always do a black operation for you, as you use in the case of Elijimo and your.
Una hear say somebody they have police officer that do black operation for them. Say una they hear. They use they make una hear the name of that officer. Make una hear Ayole Itaye say oreka ye ti nbaje.
I want to know, Richard, who was the lead singer you, Dr. Olukoya, before that you used for that matter? Who is Ayo, that policewoman? And they are on the trail, Ayo lady, and she has contacted.
One brother read something here, and I'm going to read it before we go further. He said, if the money belongs to God, why threatening the man? Why not report him to God and leave the rest? Yeah, people.
Thanks for watching to the very end. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, comment and share. See you next video, and do well by watching our previous video. Bye.